When someone says social justice issue, environmental regulation isn't the first thing that comes to mind. But after April 16th of 2020, when many of these regulatory laws were thrown out, many communities were also put at risk. Pollutants, when they enter the ecosystem, move through it and eventually come back to us. An example of this is mercury. After I studied the effects of mercury, as well as how it moves through the food chain, and after speaking to Greenpeace, an organization dedicated to protecting the world's water resources, I've come to the conclusion that these laws surrounding mercury regulation need to be reinstated in order to protect the communities most at risk. To understand the importance of this, we have to look at who's at risk, what organizations are working to fix this problem, and what people can do to get involved. I chose the topic of mercury emissions because this issue affects everyone, from the environment to us. It can get into the water we drink, the air we breathe, or the food we eat. And these laws would have limited how many mercury emissions coal power plants could release. Without them, they can release as many emissions as they want into the environment. And those that would be most at risk are the communities directly surrounding them. Mercury is a toxic heavy metal. If you collect too much of it in your body, not only does it stay with you for the rest of your life, but it can cause brain damage that there's no curing. And if parents have too much mercury in their blood, their baby will be born with birth defects, and they'll only find out when it's too late. These communities have been neglected by repealing these laws. They have been left to feel the full force of these mercury emissions. And so, if we aren't careful, there may be another child health crisis on our hands. However, while the situation seems dire, there are organizations working to reinstate these laws. One of these is the EDF, the Environmental Defense Fund of California. They work across the nation to try and get bills passed to protect the environment. And right now, they're contacting legislators and the EPA in order to get these bills regarding mercury emissions reinstated. However, this is only one step of the solution. In order to get these bills reinstated, people have to get involved. They have to be active. Even if this means something as simple as contacting your local congressman, or donating to a fund, or even just educating the people you know about the issue. When people get involved, they can make a change. Now, these mercury emissions, no one pays attention to them because they're not as noticeable. They're too busy being overshadowed by the entire climate crisis we have going on. If we are already dealing with pollutants that are ruining our atmosphere and causing severe weather, why are we adding to that by allowing mercury to enter our bodies and cause disease? People need to work together and to take a stand against these bills being repealed and to get them reinstated. This way, we can protect the children in these at-risk communities and try and undo the damage that's already been done to the ecosystem. Thank you.